I don't know what, but there's something going on over there. I just heard creaking, very loud creaking, definitely from the corner.
Shut the f*** up so I can record it?
I get the feeling something's going on here.
I only came in when you said that.
You heard it at the same time, didn't you?
The
three knobs.
literally...
Whoa! What the f***?
What?
Are you kidding me?
What? What?
Hell.
What?
So I just saw something of a reflection over there. But not like nothing. Hell.
What's up with your language tonight?
What do you mean?
Your language is atrocious.
What do you mean, atrocious?
You're French. You're swearing like a sailor tonight.
Sorry, I've had a few...
You got the spirit of Finny in you.
Okay, so
I'm a little pissed.
I love that. 5 minutes ago you were like...
Yeah. I suppose I'm more drunk than I am. Maybe I am more drunk than I am. What?
Anyway, right, so...
What are you wearing?
Ready to hunt.
Get in.
Yeah.
Oh, hello! In today's episode, Western Paranormal Investigations is going further west than we've ever been before. We travelled aggressively westward from Devon in the west to Cornwall in the west. If we went any more west, we'd have run out of land, so we stopped in this charming pub, which had a charming pub dog, and checked into the inn's most haunted room. What's going on here then?
Jake, the very kind gentleman behind the bar, that some weird noises have been heard in there when nobody's in. So when nobody's in the room, yeah, odd things have been heard.
Weird noises in this room.
I just want to set something up in there now in case something odd happens while we're down here.
This is great, so we can investigate ghosts while we're just sitting around drinking beer.
Spirits?
This is my kind of ghost hunt. We should do this more often.
You're pretty right.
All right, yeah. Go on, you set it up. I'll just drink this.
Good.
So yeah, Graham set up the cameras and mics and left them running. We weren't expecting much from the motion detection cameras, but I'm here in the editing suite and holy ravioli! Look at how busy our empty room was while we smashed about 8 pints each.
We are here in... I sort of don't want to say the word because it sounds like a racial slur.
I know what you're saying.
We're here at the Finnygook Inn, which Erica, the proprietor of, will now explain.
I've got a question, Erica.
Sure.
What is a Finnygook?
So, gook is ghost in Old Cornish.
Okay.
So Silas Finney was a smuggler in Port Wrinkle. It used to be a very big smuggling beach, the little harbour bit. He was a smuggler there, but he was a turncoat, so he started working for the authorities. He apparently used to dress up as a lady on the beach with a lantern and then flash the lantern at the authorities when he saw smugglers coming in. He jobbed in a group which were his old friends.
Okay.
And they were sent away. When they got released, he was found hung up Finnygook Lane. There's a well halfway up here on the way down from the beach up here. He was found hung, so it says...
Rightly so.
Yeah, absolutely. It's told that Finny's ghost, Finny's gook, haunts from Finnygook Beach up Finnygook Lane up to the
So he gets
Finnygook
about
Inn.
it? Gets about.
Yeah, he walks up and down. And
curious.
legend has it that there are old pigments village who refuse to walk up that hill.
Oh, really?
Smuggling is a big part of the culture of the Southwest.
We don't use the S word, by the way. Can I interject with a bit of history?
Yeah, please do, yeah.
They didn't use the term smuggler.
Who didn't?
Smugglers.
Okay.
Okay? They went by gentlemen of the night.
Sounds worse.
I'd agree if we were in Romania.
What do you mean?
Vampire.
Okay.
That's where I was going with that.
I was thinking prostitute. But
gentleman.
But gigolo.
Anyway, so they didn't go by smuggler because that had a negative connotation. They believed that they were bringing goods to the people without the taxes associated with them. So yeah, we don't use the S word in here.
Don't never use the S word. Not us.
Nope.
Not non-smuggler. We can't. If you're a smuggler, can you call another smuggler smuggler?
No, you can't.
No.
This is the nicest ghost hunt we've ever done.
100%. I can't think of anything even remotely comparable.
We're not even hunting right now. You just set up all the equipment. Well, we are. We actively are.
Yeah, which we will hopefully cut to around about now, eh?
Yep, round about now.
One thing I really like about Devon and Cornwall is how everything is tied to Francis Drake. Like, you'll see plaques everywhere saying, Francis Drake had a pint in here once. There's about 15 different pubs that claim that Francis Drake, it was his favourite pub. Francis Drake once sat on this bench. Francis Drake once won a £10 on a scratch card right here in this corner shop. This is Francis Drake's favourite video series. And if you want to see, Francis Drake subscribe to the Patreon, actually.
He is, yeah.
Yeah, so subscribe to the Patreon. It's a smuggler's, it's a gentleman of the night's delight. Yeah.
Anyway, it's a mystery as to whether Sir Francis Drake ever drank in this particular pub, but Silas Finney certainly possibly did. And tonight, so did we. The landlords gracefully indulged us all evening with their company, regaling us with tales of unexplainable happenings involving Finnygook, and also the storied history of the pub itself, of which one of its darkest days unfortunately belonged to Erica and Neil. A chimney fire took hold of the Finnygook's upper floor. Thankfully, everyone was ushered out and they all got out unharmed, including Cornwall's best boy. But the lower floor was wrecked as a result of collateral water damage from the hoses, while the fire itself gutted the residential upper floor. Journalists at the time reported that every room up there was incinerated. We're about to learn an unreported detail.
All the rooms used to be above the bar. Our flat used to be above here. We went up, and the first two rooms on the left were pretty awful. They were gone. The one in the right-hand corner, pretty bad. Room 5 right next to yours, which is where it started in the roof, it was gone.
Right.
The ceiling was in, the floor was in, windows had cracked out. It was black. You could not really tell it was a room. There were wires hanging everywhere. Next door, room 6, with one just this very small dividing wall, absolutely untouched. Untouched.
Oh, interesting.
As in teas and coffees, biscuits still out, kettle, towel folded on the bed. I could have checked somebody out, checked it in there.
You didn't, just for the...
No.
No.
Just to make a bit of money.
No, we're safe.
Things are going to get tight.
This room's fine, don't
It's
worry.
fine, everything's fine. And I'm genuinely talking wires hanging down, black. It was awful, like the floor all started going. Room 6, untouched. Somebody else who worked here one night said that they could hear, so it's just above here, and they were in here polishing cutlery, and they could hear footsteps upstairs.
Oh, brilliant.
And went up into the room, and obviously there was no one there, because they knew nobody was staying here.
Okay.
So there's always been these rumours of room 6.
Excellent. And if nothing else, if you didn't catch anything, we came and had an amazing dinner. Incredible. The stars were wonderful. And if you book at the Finnygook, if you're watching this, use the offer code Paranormal, you get to stay for free. Do you agree to that? If you put in the code Paranormal, nothing will happen at all.
I'll charge you double.
Yeah. Amazing. Thanks, Erica.
Super.
As you heard on the camera as well, Eric has very kindly confirmed that that room is very well insulated for sound, so if there's something going on up there...
You said that, she didn't.
I've noticed it's extremely well insulated for sound.
She confirmed it.
Yeah.
Good enough.
It's extremely well insulated for sound.
So we're going to be trying something new tonight. Tonight we're going to do an Estes method.
Testes.
Estes.
Estes.
Estes method.
Estes. Testes method. Right, yeah.
No, okay. Anyway, so what that is I'm going to put white noise on. Put some cans on, white noise, spirit box. You are going to be asking some questions very quietly. I can't hear you.
Uh-huh.
Okay? We're going to correlate to see whether or not the answers actually add up to the questions that you're asking me. You look really confused right now.
I am.
The phone is a spirit box.
Yeah.
So it will speak into my headphones, yes?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just going to relay what the headphones are saying.
Ah, okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
good?
Yeah.
So we're going to try that, obviously, in a moment when everybody's headed up to the rooms. I'm not saying it was something, but yeah.
Cheerio!
Hey, sorry.
Good night.
I'm so sorry.
That was a very confused publican exiting the building.
Let me put these on really quickly. I can't hear a damn thing, so if anybody needs me, just tap me on the shoulders, okay? I've got no idea what anybody's saying, so I don't exist. That's what I just got first through.
He's also yelling.
Is Silas doesn't exist. Well, you do, mate. You're here all the time. Silas, are you here? Are you present with us? Are you?
Really?
Yes, really.
I don't want to fight.
I know you don't.
Present.
Present for who?
To check out.
What was that? Yeah, what was that? What the hell was that? Was that the POS machine?
Investigate.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Silas, if you're here, just do something.
What was that?
Literally, off.
Is that
What
just-
would? That was weird. Did you do
Efficient.
that?
Yeah, no, I'd heard it clear as day. That wasn't normal, right?
No.
Okay, Finny, you're having... I assume that was automatic.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
You. Sorry.
Jesus. I'm going to release him from his duties.
Woman.
We could have all just left the room and left him to it. He would have been there all night. The light turned itself off automatically. I nearly shat myself,
Yeah.
but it was just automatic. Yeah, so there was that.
I will say, when you guys were talking about anyone, I'm sure I saw the light dim a little bit over there.
Has he been doing his weird Latin thing?
I just thought I'd try it.
Yeah, you
See
should
how we
do
go
the
on.
weird Latin.
That was a good evening in the pub, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was great.
Should we do a ghost investigation?
Yeah, we probably did, shouldn't we?
That's interesting. Do you see that?
Yeah.
It's picking up. Look, Finny, we're aware that you may have been perhaps forced into getting your friends into some trouble with excise and local customs.
Or you may have chose to go turncoat. You may have chose to sell your friends out. What say ye about that, Silas Finney? Good call, bad call.
Could you kindly speak into this device in my hand here?
Yeah, speaking of the device.
Anytime now. That's... If you're here,
Why is the door rattling?
That's in a corridor as well. Silas, you're welcome in if you're present.
Is he?
So for the camera, so we are currently still in the bathroom, quite some distance away from the motion sensor lights. On 2 occasions now, I've asked for one of these lights to be lit up by our friend Finny here, and has lit them up. I'm sorry to ask this of you again. Could you do that again for me?
If you could do it with some kind of urgency, because I really need a wee.
Anytime now, Finny. It'd be cracking. Really appreciate that.
I mean, in your own time, but also.
What?
What the was that?
See, what
Oh, Jesus, now I'm swearing.
What was that?
I don't know.
That was in the bath.
So, like, this is the first time this video is being visible. We're in the bathroom,
Okay.
looking out in the hotel room. There was, like...
It's a secret sponge again.
Why is that going off? Oh, why is that going off? And why did it sound like someone was standing in the shower? Ghosts notwithstanding, I still need a wee.
Okay.
May I have a wee?
Yes, because bathroom, as you can see,
We were
is
round a corner.
wide some distance. I don't know what that bathroom sound was either.
No, me neither. Yeah,
That was very
just for the
painful.
record, we were standing like weirdos in the bathroom together
Next to
there, and the thingy bob was there, so like it couldn't see us, and we weren't even moving anyway, so that was interesting.
It couldn't see us.
It couldn't see us, mate. Couldn't see us.
Alright, mate.
All right. What are you doing in the bathroom with your brother? How is this going to work, by the way?
Well, again, who's the big spoon?
Ah, you've got, look at your arms. Look at that. You've got to spoon me, I'm afraid. Grimmy, you know what, mate?
Alright.
What we get is just, oh, hello, Patreon Extra. What's important is trying to represent the experience we have as brothers, as friends, as people, enjoying these moments. This has been fun, and the people that we met tonight, it was amazing.
Yeah.
I've had a thoroughly good evening, even if it didn't make for the most tantalising ghost video we've done, but maybe the real ghosts, the friends we met along the way. Good night.
So the room that you're in, people have always spoken about it in that they've stayed in it and they felt somebody sit on the bed.
I've not even begun to kind of look through them all, but just me. So the reason I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, no worries. We'll look. That's good.
Did you accidentally take a video of yourself having a whiz?
Yeah. So
If you put your penis on my hard drive, I'm not massively happy about that.
I'm gonna take these back and maybe get.
Yeah, do the first pass at editing yourself on this one.
Yeah, lovely.
Thanks for that.
No worries.